Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. In the previous video, I discussed how today's video will be about the time I seen the Earth destroyed 3 times. Okay, let's begin. Now, the first time I saw the Earth destroyed, I was around 8 years old, maybe 9 years old, and I was living in the projects at this time. I wouldn't say I was in the astral realm when this happened, but I was definitely having a legitimate vision within a dream in the dream state. Um, so I was at the inside my home, and I was at the front door, and I looked out of the we had a screen door, uh, and I was looking outside of the screen door, and it had to be um, I want to say around noon uh, within this dream state that I was in, and as I'm looking out the my screen door, I'm noticing the clouds are changing, and I hear this trumpet. But before I hear that trumpet, I saw a light come out of the sky, came down to the street, and went into the ground. Shortly after that, the uh, the ground began to shake, and it cracked. There was a crack from where that light went down, and there was a crack from that spot all the way up to my door, and it went up my staircase. Um, and then I began to hear trumpets playing from the sky. And at the time, I knew that that sound was coming from the angels. So, and the ground, the earth itself began to shake. And I'm seeing people, running around. I saw people trying to get inside their cars to escape. And even at that young age, I'm saying to myself that they can't run from this. This is it. So my sister lived in the neighborhood as well, just a few blocks up, and I called her and I said, "Come over to the house." I was still living with my mom, and she had a home place, and I called her over. I said, "Look, you need to come, and we need to gather." And so I took my nieces and nephew upstairs to my room. My mom, my brothers, and my sister came over, and she joined us, and we got down on our knees, and we began to pray. And I knew that the earth was going to be destroyed, and the only thing that we could do at that time is to just gather and await what was going to happen. So that was the first time I saw the earth destroyed. Um, the second time, I was probably about 10, maybe 11 years old, and my conscience was taken to a mountain far away, and there was snow, and there were many hillsides And the ground again began to shake, and the earth was destroyed. Now, I don't know exactly what caused the earth to be destroyed those two times, but I do know that that timeline, the earth was destroyed. The third time, um, I had got a visit from let's just say another person from another planet, and he pretty much showed me that the earth was going to be destroyed, and he wanted to pass that information on to me. He actually telepathically showed me that the earth was going to be destroyed. So that was the third time. So in any case, I don't know what caused the earth to be destroyed. I never found out what caused it, but I do know on those timelines the earth was destroyed. Now, this fourth time was about 2 months ago, and me and my wife, we were outside, and all of a sudden we're on our backs holding on to the ground because everything started to uproot and started to fly out as if there was no more gravity at all. And it happened so fast, we didn't even have time to think where were the kids at. And I'm looking at my side and I'm looking at her, and she's on her back and I'm on my back, and I'm just digging my fingers into the ground to try to hold on, because if I didn't, I would just fly out into space. I think that time the Earth had been thrown off of its axis, and it was destroyed. I don't know at that time if the whole Earth was breaking apart, being destroyed, but I do know it was not a good feeling. That was not a good feeling to see that. So these timelines, they can be a doozy, and I'm hoping and praying um, in cases like this that we are going to stay on a positive timeline and Earth will not be destroyed. I know that there's a lot of things that we've been getting in the news media. Half of that stuff we probably should not be listening to. As far as like this black hole that's supposed to be on the same um, direction as the Earth. And I explained before what a black hole is. We've been in a black hole, and black holes it doesn't run off of a organic system on a mathematical term. Black holes, they run in reverse, and they are created. A lot of these black hole systems are created, and they feed off of energy, because they cannot sustain, they cannot um, stay open and moving as a black hole without feeding off of a system. And this is how Earth is. We feed off of things. This is how you know when you're in a black hole system. Do not think of a black hole the way our scientists sees it, because you can live in a black hole, and we have been living in a black hole. You'll know when you're not in a black hole when you can just actually um, get your nutrition off of the sun itself, and you don't need to eat or feed off of other living things. That's what a black hole does. It feeds off of living things. It does not run um, from 1 to 20. It runs in reverse. It's a mirror um, of what it should be as far as running on an organic timeline. So, and it is a what we call a phantom matrix system, and they are created. Okay, they are created. So, well, let's get back to the other story. Like I said, the fourth time was when Earth was thrown off its axis and began to break up. And these timelines can be, not proper as far as there's a lot of things that will go into something like that happening, and they're just probabilities. That they're not solid, and we work with the light in order to keep everything, moving smoothly for humanity. As far as the evolution. But now, look, the military have been using a technology called looking glass. I don't know if you guys know anything about looking glass, but this technology can look down many timelines and see the future. And you have good factions of the military, and you have bad factions of the Illuminati people. They had that technology to look down and see how their future was going to be, and every time it did not turn out well for them. That humanity, no matter what they did, that mankind was going to win in the end. So, and this is the way that God wanted. We're not here to be controlled. We're not here to be fed off of. We are spiritual beings, and when I look at our bodies, you know, it's just a vehicle. I don't really see a specific color. I don't see a specific um, person. I look at the soul of an individual, and it's either going to be light or dark, and that's how I see people. I don't see, any separation when it comes to the this avatar body. But like I said, people tend to always look at the once they hear stuff like that, they look at the fear of it, and we need not fear anything because, like I said, these are just vessels for the soul to get around. We are eternal. We are forever. The soul cannot die. You can feed off of the soul, but we always regenerate, and there's many versions of our soul. This is how powerful the Creator made us. We are extremely powerful. We are living in a multitude of realities, our souls. You got to think about that. Thousands upon thousands of you living in other timelines. That's very powerful. So we are here to experience this life, and we do have a mission. We do step into these missions. It takes a while for us to figure out what that is, but ultimately, we know when we come to channels like this, we get triggered, and then we begin to remember. And there are new people coming to this channel, just like this other guy. His channel is higher dimensions, and he has the capability of speaking light language. And I listen to this guy. He know what he's talking about. He has the ability to do a lot of things. I don't know whether he realized it or not, but not too much get past my third eye. And I know he has the ability to heal with his light language. He has the ability to bring your chakra system back online. Whether he steps into his true power, that will be up to him. But it's a pleasure meeting another soul family. I think he's Arturian. Now, Arturians are very, very spiritual beings. So it is a pleasure and an honor to have you aboard my channel. And, I can only encourage you to continue on with your mission. You know what that is. So play your role, and I will be there to help and support. As the same with Bernadette and Denise Berry and all these other people out here that are giving support to this channel. I will be there for you as well. So I love, honor, and respect all of you guys. And for the new people that may see this video, it is for you. Your spirit guides, your angels are leading you to channels like this so that you can get your message. And you'll know what that is. And then you will begin to stand in that power that you have, because we are all powerful beings here. So once again, I love, honor, and respect all of you guys. Enjoy the video. New people, subscribe so YouTube does not hide these videos from you. Start at the beginning and grow with me. Have a good day.